We have many conflicts in the United States today. Some think they are due to ideology, some think they are due to corruption of character, but could it be that most of our problems are due simply to the fact that the regime is too large, that it has gotten out of scale for anything that could even remotely be called self-government?
Human scale is a really ancient human idea, and people have always sought to create things on a human scale. The Parthenon, for example, was built to the scale of a Greek Athenian citizen, and it's a beautiful building for that reason. When you get to cathedrals, cathedrals are deliberately created beyond human scale because they want to have that majesty. And that's, of course, why you get city halls being created beyond human scale. They're trying to impress the citizenry and make them feel small.
Size and scale, we could say, the idea goes back to Aristotle, who said that everything in nature that has a function has a proper size beyond which or below which it becomes dysfunctional. A committee of 12 people can function quite well, but a committee of 1,000 or even 100 would be dysfunctional. A Republican government is one in which the people make the laws they live under, and some of us value that very much. Let's look at the United States. We have representative government. We have 435 members in the House of Representatives. 435 representatives gives us one representative for every 750,000 people. That is not representative government. When we get 435 million people, there'll be one representative for every million people. That is not Republican government. Could we remedy that by increasing the size of the House? Not very much, because if you look around the world, representative bodies have a limit, and the largest seems to be around 600. So this means then that if 435 is about the right size, and we're growing in population but can't increase in representation, republicanism is a joke. Let's look at the ratio that Madison argued should exist in the United States. He thought there should be a limit. He said a congressional district should be about 1 for every 30,000 people. Well, let's suppose we had Madison's ratio. Then we would have 10,500 representatives in the House of Representatives. This would be dysfunctional. Size matters for a lawmaking body. 10,500 is dysfunctional. So we have a dilemma. What are we going to do? We can't increase the size of the House. That would be too large. The population is going to increase, and with every year we lose more self-government.
There's a scale at which people can have a voice in what goes on in their lives, but at the scale of 300 million people, that's just impossible.
We don't understand the Republican tradition, and we still use this homely, warm language of republicanism and self-government and fireside chats, and Lincoln called it our homestead, and Clinton had town hall meetings via satellite for 315 million people, and this all makes us think that we're Republicans. No. This is a Hobbesian state with an artificial corporation having monopoly on coercion over individuals, pretending to be a republic.
The system we have doesn't work now, and because it is at the wrong scale, enough people will start to question what is the right scale and start thinking about the scale at which things do work better. The problems that we face now, there's not a one of them that could not be solved, or at least ameliorated considerably, if we didn't face it at a smaller scale.